Being a deep thinker comes with many advantages, such as the ability to see things from multiple perspectives, solve complex problems, and generate novel ideas. However, it also comes with its own set of challenges and struggles. Here are some struggles that deep thinkers often face. Overthinking. Deep thinkers tend to analyze every detail, which can sometimes lead to overthinking and paralysis by analysis. They might ruminate excessively over decisions, past events, or potential future scenarios, which can be mentally exhausting. Feeling misunderstood. Because they think differently and more profoundly about subjects, deep thinkers can sometimes feel isolated or misunderstood by those around them who may not share the same depth of thought. Emotional intensity. Their deep thinking often extends to their emotions. They might feel emotions more intensely and may be more empathetic or sensitive to the feelings of others. Existential anxiety. Deep thinkers often grapple with existential questions about the meaning of life, death, and the universe. These existential musings can sometimes lead to feelings of anxiety or existential dread. Decision-making difficulties. Because they can see multiple sides to every situation, deep thinkers might find it challenging to make decisions, often wondering if they've made the right choice. Perfectionism. Their ability to see every detail and think critically can sometimes make them their own harshest critics. They may strive for perfection in their work, relationships, and other areas of life, leading to unnecessary stress. Time consumption. Deep thinkers often require more time to ponder and process information. This trait can sometimes make them slower in making decisions or completing tasks, which can be frustrating in fast-paced environments. Sensitivity to overstimulation. Being in noisy or chaotic environments can be particularly overwhelming for deep thinkers as they try to process all the incoming information. Desire for depth in relationships. They often seek deeper connections and meaningful conversations, which can be challenging in a world where many interactions are surface level. Burden of knowledge. The more one knows and understands about the world, the more complexities and challenges one sees. This insight can sometimes lead to feelings of heaviness or responsibility. Frequent introspection. Continual self-reflection can sometimes lead to self-doubt or excessive self-criticism. Challenges with conformity. Deep thinkers often question the status quo and challenge established norms, which can lead to conflicts in more traditional settings. While these struggles are common among deep thinkers, they also possess the ability to harness their depth of thought to bring about positive change, create profound works of art, and make meaningful contributions to society. By acknowledging these challenges and seeking supportive environments and coping strategies, deep thinkers can navigate these struggles more effectively. Easily distracted. Surprisingly, those who think deeply can often get sidetracked. They can lose themselves in profound thought even during tasks, making it tough to concentrate on routine or monotonous jobs. Preferring solitude. Some deep thinkers favor self-reflection and may opt for alone time over mingling, possibly resulting in feelings of isolation or detachment. Avoiding casual chats. Deep thinkers crave significant interactions and might find casual chatter unstimulating or dull, complicating social encounters. Not content with shallow learning. Deep thinkers desire a thorough grasp of topics, pushing them to delve deeper. This drive can be tiring and demanding, especially where a general understanding is more appropriate. Challenge in conveying thoughts. Their intricate thoughts can sometimes be tough for deep thinkers to convey clearly, causing potential misunderstandings. High standards. Such thinkers often set lofty benchmarks for themselves and others, which can cause potential upsets or clashes in personal and professional spheres. Mental weariness. Constant profound thinking can be draining. Without sufficient breaks, they're at risk of overwhelming fatigue or burnout. Issues with taking things as they are. Their questioning nature can make it challenging to simply accept situations, creating hurdles where trust or acceptance is needed. Difficulty in unplugging. Their minds are perpetually in motion, pondering and evaluating, making relaxation or sleep elusive at times. Quest for deeper meaning. They frequently search for profound significance in their actions. Perceived as overly intense, their reflective nature might make them seem too earnest or grave in laid-back situations. Misunderstood actions. Their unique reactions, stemming from their depth, might be misconstrued by others. Recognizing these challenges is pivotal. Deep thinkers can find solace in practices like being present, documenting thoughts, connecting with those of similar mindsets, and carving out moments for contemplation and rest. Frequent daydreaming. Their tendency to get lost in thought can mean they frequently daydream, which can sometimes be perceived as inattentiveness or disinterest in their immediate surroundings. Questioning societal norms. Deep thinkers often challenge societal conventions, leading them to sometimes feel out of place or countercultural. Fear of mediocrity. Their drive for depth and understanding can be paired with a fear of living a mediocre life or producing mediocre work. Being viewed as contrarian. Their natural inclination to question and probe deeper can sometimes be seen as being argumentative or contrary for the sake of it. Gravitating towards niche interests. Their in-depth exploration of topics can lead them towards niche interests that may not be shared by many, leading to feelings of isolation. Hesitation in sharing ideas. Concerned about how their deep insights might be received, they might hesitate to share their thoughts, leading to missed opportunities or regrets. Struggling with cognitive dissonance. When confronted with information that challenges their deeply held beliefs or insights, they may experience intense cognitive dissonance, leading to internal conflict. Analysis paralysis in emotional situations. Just as they might overthink decisions, deep thinkers can sometimes overanalyze emotional situations, leading to paralysis and inaction. Seeking authenticity. They might have a heightened radar for inauthentic behavior or communication, becoming easily disillusioned with perceived superficiality. Mourning lost opportunities for depth. In a rapidly changing world, they might mourn the loss of opportunities for deeper understanding or connection, as the pace of life doesn't always allow for deep dives. Craving solitude but fearing loneliness. While solitude might be sought after for introspection and deep thinking, there's a concurrent fear of becoming too isolated and lonely. Avoidance of overstimulating media. They might find overly stimulating media, be it fast-paced shows, loud music, or sensationalist news, to be jarring or exhausting. Seeking validation for depth. There might be a desire to have their depth of thought validated or recognized, leading to feelings of vulnerability or insecurity when it's not acknowledged. Balancing idealism with practicality. Their depth of thought might lead to idealistic perspectives, and they might struggle to balance these with the practicalities of everyday life. Recognizing these struggles is essential. Deep thinkers, like anyone, benefit from understanding themselves better and seeking environments, relationships, and practices that honor their depth while also offering balance and relief. Emotional intensity. Emotional intensity refers to the depth, complexity, and strength of emotional experiences. Individuals with emotional intensity experience emotions more profoundly and fervently than others. They may be exceptionally empathetic, sensitive, and responsive to their surroundings. Characteristics. Heightened emotions. Those with emotional intensity may feel emotions such as joy, sorrow, love, or anger more deeply than others. Quick to react. They may have immediate and strong emotional reactions to events, which can sometimes be misinterpreted as being impulsive. Deep empathy. They often deeply resonate with the feelings of others, making them exceptionally empathetic. Sensory sensitivity. They might be more receptive to sensory experiences, such as sounds, lights, or textures. 5. Passionate. When they care about something, their dedication and enthusiasm can be intense. Existential thinking. A tendency to ponder life's deeper questions, purposes, and meanings. Causes. The exact causes of emotional intensity can be multifaceted. Biological factors. Neurological and hormonal differences might cause some people to process emotions more profoundly. Environmental factors. Experiences during formative years, such as trauma or heightened sensitivity to surroundings, can contribute. Personality traits. Being high in traits like neuroticism or openness to experience might predispose someone to emotional intensity. Challenges. Feeling overwhelmed. The depth of emotions can sometimes feel overwhelming or exhausting. Misunderstandings. Others might misinterpret their intense emotions as overreactions. Relationship strains. Emotional intensity can sometimes create conflicts, especially with those who might not understand or share the depth of feeling. Feeling different or isolated. They might feel out of place in societal norms that don't always cater to deep emotional experiences. Strengths. Deep connections. Their capacity for deep emotion allows for profound connections with others. Creativity. The depth of their emotional experience often fuels creativity and artistic expression. Intuition and insight. Emotional intensity can lead to a keen sense of intuition and a deep understanding of human nature. Empathy. They can offer genuine empathy, understanding, and support to others. Managing emotional intensity. Self-awareness. Recognizing and accepting one's emotional depth is the first step. Mindfulness and meditation. Grounding exercises can help in managing overwhelming emotions. Boundaries. Setting emotional boundaries can prevent feeling too overwhelmed by others' feelings. Therapy or counseling. Professionals can provide strategies to manage and harness the power of emotional intensity. Expressive outlets. Channeling emotional intensity into creative or expressive pursuits, like writing, art, or music, can be therapeutic. Recognizing and valuing emotional intensity as a unique trait, rather than a burden, can help individuals lead fulfilling lives. It can be a source of strength, passion, and deep connection, even if it sometimes feels challenging.
Thank you for joining us in this captivating journey into the realm of the mind and its extraordinary capabilities. We hope you've enjoyed this exploration. If you're as fascinated by the magic of the mind as we are, and want to continue uncovering its mysteries, be sure to subscribe our channel here. Our next video promises to take you even deeper into the enchanting world of the mind. Be sure to click here. I'm Eileen, signing off. See you in the next video.